How are we feeling out there? We good? Don't forget we have Halloween Horror Nights starting September 3rd through November 1st. Coming up shortly in a few weeks.
A few weeks is right, and we'll be live on the first night for HHN. We're here to talk about how Art the Clown is taking over the Universal Studios Tram for 2026. And yeah, we're here, everyone. So they're doing what they're calling the Art the Clown. They're doing what they're called Artmas is coming to the Tram. They are showing that the first scale zone is going to have a couple of awesome different characters here, including the Pale Girl and whatnot. I'm very excited. I love Art the Clown. Like, I would say the movies, if you are not into something that's super bloody, they may not be for you. But I will say the characters in the park are just amazing. They did such a great job last year. So I'm super excited to see how this is handled, because this is kind of a little bit more of a wide berth for a lot of the characters. So Art and them should really have a fun time getting to scare people, because they just have a lot more room to like improv and do a lot of stuff. So doing a bunch of different stuff here, including the Hollywood sign is going to allow you to, which we're going to see the Hollywood sign in a second here, the first kind of zones. Mostly this is all themed to Christmas and stuff like that. And so Art and them are mainly going to be dressed in that. There'll be elves, there's going to be snowmen, there's going to be like angel devil thing. There's just a lot of different cool concepts here that they're going to be doing. I did show it, I think. Yeah, I did show the Hollywood sign for whatever reason, or maybe I did for like a second. But anyway, for the Hollywood sign, they're going to have the Art the Clown area where you can meet him. So there'll be a photo op of Art the Clown. I think that's going to get a lot more than last year, but I'm hoping it won't get too insane. Like, I'm hoping the line will never get over 10 minutes. But it will be pretty popular. Megan got popular too as well, but I think it's going to be even more popular. I'm super happy that Art's going to be there. Maybe they're going to put one at the end of the tram, or they'll put Violent Night there or something. But so yeah, right here you're going to go through this little area, and then there's going to be just like some snowmen over here and whatnot, and then you're going to end off this scale zone. Once we get to the very end here, you'll see that there's going to actually, so you see all the lights that they put up and stuff like that. This is kind of the construction update part of it. I'm seeing them just putting stuff up, and then right over here, put right here, The Simpsons there. No Treehouse of Horror stuff announced, at least not officially right now. We got nothing about that. There's been rumors, but and then the phone calls. But right here, this is the ending area. This is gonna be where I try to get there's the Christmas trees, so you can see them. So we kind of knew it was going to be Christmassy thing. But right here, this is Art the Clown's workshop. This is going to be where he's like, Santa Claus, basically, but like the evil workshop, all that kind of stuff. So very exciting. Let us know if you're excited for this. This is my most anticipated house, though there is some really other fun announcements for this as well. And then, we're going to just have a lot of stuff going on here with the Tram and whatnot. But let us know in the comments below what you're most excited for. Let's move on to the next stuff, which is a new IP coming to the park that we're very excited about, and some Scare Zone news as well. And Obsession. Yes, the hit film Obsession will be coming to HHN. We'll probably see some merchandise here. We're also going to see Freaky Nicky in the park. No exact details have been given so far. And also, John Willie has confirmed nothing in the DreamWorks Theater this year. So not something in there. And really quick, I just want to say, wow, the Obsession thing, I think this is amazing. This is lightning in a ball. Super smart. Very disappointing that we're not getting anything in DreamWorks. I know it's not always the best thing. It eats up people. Even if you don't use it, you want people ears, you want things that can eat people. I would have loved anything in there. Hamikuma, Monsters, Universal Monsters, behind the scenes of Obsession, behind the scenes of other movies, Terrifier, whatever, like Treehouse of Horror episodes from Simpsons, I don't care. Another anime, like anything to get a couple 100,000 people in there, you want that. So anyway, guys, let's move on to the next stuff though. And just quick announcement here. We were looking, and there's like, oh wow, look at all this stuff coming up. And then they officially made the announcement, I guess, because a bunch of people are posting about it. The Death Eaters are coming back, guys. They are officially coming back here to the Harry Potter area. And now on to Scare Zones. We have Hackers, which will be the Chainsaw Zone right before Nightmares. It makes a lot of sense. I like that. It's a fun enough tie-in. Like, let's go. We also have El Circo de El Mota, which is going to be a scale zone of a 1930s circus and sideshow acts travel through across Mexico. So this is going to be in the area where the witches were last year. This is going to be after the scale zone, the Latin American scale zone. There's also going to be a new scale zone called the Blood Borg, which is going to be Bayou themed. Very nice. I'm excited. I love Bayou. Who doesn't love the Bayou? So excited to see what they do with that stuff. We're also going to have Shriek of the Banshee, which is a wagon run carnival walker, and his talking skeleton. And there'll be more fun. There's going to be a 4-legged stealth walker, I believe, in this one. So very excited to see that. The ever popular Murder of Crows. Woo woo! The crows are returning, guys. They're icons. I always love seeing them. They're going to have some more props, some new minions running around and whatnot, and new area, because I believe the Shriek of the Banshee is going to be at the point between Harry Potter and Fast and Furious now, most likely because it's going to be a little bit smaller, so that's going to help them. Because last year, remember, it was still doing construction, so it didn't matter, but with that area, it's going to be so busy now. And so that's the big stuff, along with Kill Senora, music by Slash. This is going to be a new house here that's going to be about a girl getting revenge on her quinceañera. And so, yeah, super excited for that. We're also getting the Senor and Senorita stilt walkers are going to be walking around the plaza again with some updated outfits and whatnot as well, we saw. So that's the basic news, guys, for HHN. Let us know what you're most excited about here at the event. Any scare zones making you excited? Like, I'm very excited to see how they do the freaks. There was like a one in particular that was like in green. I was like, oh, that looks super awesome. And yeah, I'm excited to see the Banshee, because that's going to be, it looks like a 4-legged stilt walker. We haven't had one of those, I believe, since 2019, which is a good while ago. So I think pre-COVID, basically. So it's good to see them just putting a lot of money into the scale zones. I will say, entertainment-wise, I wish we could get the entertainment. The entertainment is so on point and good normally during like FanFest, Grinchmas, and other things. It's so funny to me that like we just can't get a budget for that. And like I understand that shouldn't be the priority, but it's funny to see that over at like Fight Fest they have like 3 shows. Like they have like all these shows and they're changing them up, and they let the actors like help make them better and all this stuff. And then here they're like, it's The Purge again, and we're not doing DreamWorks. And it's like, man, like I know people like didn't love Chainsaw Man now online, but it got good enough lines to once again be, and it got me into the anime too. So I think people just need to update their horizons sometimes. But I do hope next year we get Resident Evil and stuff like that to take over for some of this, for the shows and stuff. That would be a really good experience, I think. But let me know what you guys are most excited for. For me, it's Art the Clown. I'm also excited for a lot of these scale zones. I think some of them sound super creative, and the costume designing is just really well done. I am also excited about Fortnitemares. I know a lot of people don't care about that. Great, skip it, walk away. Don't go watch the show, please. If you complain about this, do not stop there. Like, go somewhere else then. If you're like, I don't want this, awesome, go anywhere else in that place. I believe it's already going to be super duper busy. And of course, Art the Clown walking around is great. I did wish we got the Killer Clowns to be somewhere like walking around. I know we're getting the house, but I was just hoping we would get like a zone with them. Maybe it's an unannounced thing, but I doubt it. It doesn't seem like it's happening. But I'm super excited to see all this stuff and just how the event keeps evolving. And yeah, it's my favorite event of the year. So that's the announcements from Midsummer. This has been your construction update. This is Jared's Journeys. And until next time, safe journeys. We'll be there next week with more updates, hopefully.